Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this 20-minute beginner yoga series for a good morning. This is a perfect class to start your day off and get into that nice, good vibration that a yoga practice helps you tap into. So let's get started. Come to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Bring your hands together. A nice, long, deep breath in. As you exhale, rest your hands down to any comfortable position. And bring your attention to your breath as you feel the breath moving in, the breath moving out. Let that calm and concentrate the mind. Bring your attention to the sensations in the body and let that awareness increase your connection with the inner world. Notice the quality of your mind and your emotions, and in that recognition of the quality and texture of thought and emotion, invite your mind, your body, and your soul to come into a deep harmony and unity. Then activate the muscles of the pelvic floor. Again, a nice long deep breath in. Now, as you exhale, softly open the eyes. Good job. We're going to start off by releasing the neck. So inhale as you lift the center of the spine up, and then exhale, just drop the head over to the left side. Take your right shoulder and drop it down. And you can kind of spiral the neck a little forward and down, keeping the breath nice and steady. You can add in the left hand and just gently separate your ear, right ear from the right shoulder. 2 more breaths. Release all the tension in the neck. 1 more breath. Very good. Let's let it relax. Come on back into the center, and we're going to switch the sides. Inhale, a long deep breath in from the center line, and then exhale, your head drops over to the right side. Left fingers down. Let's roll a little forward and back until you can find the place where your neck starts to release, and add in your right hand. So you can really separate the left ear from the left shoulder. Very nice. 1 more breath. And then release. Good. Let's come on back into the center. And then we'll head over onto the hands and knees. So as you come over onto your hands and knees, let's begin by placing the hands shoulder width apart, your knees hips width apart. Let's hold this position, tabletop position, for about 5 breaths. 1, deep, powerful, resonant breathing. 2, 3, draw the navel in. 4, good job. 5, we're going to roll through cat and cow. So inhale, extend the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, round and under. 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Deep breath in. Exhale, round and under. Again, inhale, extend. Deep breath in. Exhale, round and under. Come back to tabletop position. Let's separate the knees just a little bit, and then a nice long deep breath in. And then as you exhale, sink back, and then walk your hands forward. If it's too much to come all the way down to the ground, you can grab a block and place that block right underneath you, and then we'll just settle into the ground for 5 breaths. 1. Maybe it feels more comfortable with the forehead down. 2. Keep pushing the hips back, and if you feel you want to place the chest on the ground, that's okay too. 3, deep breathing. Remember mind, body, and breath all in harmony. 4. Keep the mind nice and calm. 5. Inhale, let's lift the chest forward. Walk your hands gently back. We're going to cross the feet underneath and come down to seated. Then we'll work on Baddha Konasana position. So scoot your hips a little forward, and then we're going to hold on to the feet. As you hold on to the feet, let's lift the center of the chest, and if your knees feel like they need any support, you're going to grab the blocks and just place them right underneath your knees, okay? So we stay here for 5 breaths. 1, deep harmonious breathing. 2, keep the mind nice and calm, easy does it. Draw the navel in and lift up from the center line as much as you can. 3, keep the breath nice and steady. 4, almost there. 5, now inhale as you lift your right arm up and try to externally rotate the shoulder. Take the left hand a little over to the side and open the chest. And we'll hold for 5. 1, easy does it. If it's too much to look up, you can look down. 2, 3, really reach and extend. 4, 5, good job. Inhale, and as you exhale, take the right hand down on the other side, and then scoop and spiral, lifting the left arm, and you can lean a little side. Remember, if there's any pain in the neck, we can just kind of gaze down, or you can spiral up and gaze at the left fingertips. 2, keep breathing. 3, keep working. 4, almost there. We got a big breath in, and 5. Inhale, let's come back to Baddha Konasana position. We're going to stabilize here just for 2 breaths. Long, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. Good job. 1 more. Long, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. Good job. Relax your posture for a moment. And now we're going to move on to reverse tabletop. So reverse tabletop is like the same posture we did before, except flips upside down. So bring your knees in, walk your feet a little forward, and take the hands pointing the fingers towards the feet. The feet stay hips width apart. The navel scoops deeply in. You're going to send the hips up and forward. You ready? Inhale, hips come up and forward and really lift. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, keep it lifting. 4, almost there. 5, exhale, let's set it down. Good job. We'll cross the feet, roll over the shin bones, taking the hands on the ground. Walk your knees a little bit back. We'll curl the toes under. And now get ready for downward facing dog. Inhale, the hips move back and up. And we are in downward facing dog. 1, deep breathing. 2, mind is nice and calm. 3, 4, 5. Now we'll progress on to the triangle pose. So inhale, step your left foot forward, and let's rotate that right foot back. Grab a yoga block, and you can set it up near your foot. Press into the yoga block as you draw the navel in. You may choose a lower position on the block. The navel comes in, and then inhale, lift your right arm. Good. So we get that triangle shape with that space between the legs. And hold for 5. 1. Deep breathing. 2. Any strain in the neck, we can look to a different position. 3. Keep stabilizing the arms. 4. Stabilize. Good job. 1 more long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Good job. Let's drop that hand down. Pick up your block with you. Inhale, come on up, and we'll turn around to the other side. Exhale, pivot into your right hip joint, and then again, press into the block. Stabilize the legs, pull the left hip back, drop the navel in, and then extend the left arm up. 1. Deep breathing. 2. That's it. Keep working. Fire up the legs. 3. 4. Don't rush. Keep working. 5. Good job. Let's drop the hand down. Inhale, bring the block with you. Turn forward. Let's keep the legs relatively wide apart. And have a deep breath in. Long deep breath in. Good job. Exhale, fold forward. Take the block on the ground. You're going to put your hands on the block. Inhale, extend your chest forward, and exhale here. Let's stabilize. So this is our wide leg forward fold. Now from here, you're going to take your hand on the block. You may need to move it a little forward, shift forward, and then inhale, lift and twist. So we're going to lift the chest forward and up and hold. Try to stabilize your pelvis. If you need to take your hand on the back, make sure the hips are nice and stable, and you could stay there or extend the arm. 2. 3. Deep, steady breath. 4. Almost there. 5. Exhale. Let's take that right hand down. And again, we can come gently up and check by placing your hand on your hips at the center. If you're familiar with the sacrum, the triangular bone at the back of the pelvis, you could find the sacrum and stabilize there. Root into your right hand, and then inhale, lift. 1. 2. Deep breaths. 3. Expand the chest. Stabilize your pelvis. 4. Almost there. 5. Both hands on the block. Inhale again. Chest moves forward, forward, forward. And now exhale, fold. You might be able to stay on the block, or you may be able to move the block a little forward, dangle the head down. Or you may be able to take the head on the block and take the hands on the ground. We'll stay for 5. 1. 2. Move the shoulder blades down the back. 3. Some of you may be able to take your head completely off of the block. That works as well. 4. Just depends on where you start your journey. Keep it easy. Keep it nice and connected. Almost there. 5. Good job. Inhale. Let's send the chest forward. Exhale here. We're going to grab hold of the block and inhale. Come all the way up. And then exhale. Back to the front of the mat. We'll just put the block down. And now we are in what's called Samasthiti. So I want you to stand here. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Feel your connection. And then inhale, extend the arms. Long deep breath in. Exhale, we'll fold forward. You might need to bend the knees a little as you fold forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest. Try to straighten the legs as you move forward. Bend the knees again, taking the hands down. And then let's see if we can come back to the plank pose. So we're going to step the legs back, and you could shoot the knees down, moving the chest forward. Or you could try to lift the hips up. And we'll hold for 5. 1. 2. 3. Fire up the shoulders. Fire up the core. 4. And 5. Let's sink the knees down. And we're going to do like a push-up position, which is called Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, you're going to bend the elbows. Come all the way down. Next, we're going to lift up to upward facing dog. So let's roll the shoulder blades down. And then inhale, expand the chest. Let's lift up. Good. Nice big breath in. And then we're going to push back to downward dog. You could sink the knees down. Inhale up to downward facing dog. We'll take 5 more breaths in our good friend, the downward dog. 1. Steady, steady. 2. You need to bend the knees a little. It's always welcome. 3. 4, and 5. Switch the gaze forward. Let's bend the knees. Place them on the ground. You're going to cross your shin bones over each other and then slowly extend the legs. Now we'll prepare for Dandasana position. Hands next to the hips. 1. Deep breathing. Keep the mind calm. 2. Steady breath. 3. Almost there. 4. 5. Let's pivot forward, reaching the hands towards the ankles. Inhale, prepare, deep breath in. Exhale, let's fold. 1. Relax your back muscles. 2. Keep the mind calm and steady. 3. 4. Let's go for one more breath. Good job. Inhale, lift the center of the chest, and we're going to do it one more time. You might be able to hold on to your toes this time. Inhale, let's give it a big breath in. Remember, don't force, don't fight the body, just deep breath. Exhale, let's fold. 1, relax your back muscles. 2, 3, relax your neck. Feel all the tension and the stress just melt away. 4, one more. 5, inhale, lift the center of the chest up. Exhale here, good. Now I want you to bend your knees, and we're gonna go on to lie down. So we'll take the feet, separate the feet, hips width apart. After you separate the feet, hips width apart, you can take the hands on the ground, rotate your tailbone a little bit under, and let's roll the spine down to constructive rest position. In constructive rest position, just let your knees spiral into each other and your hands rest anywhere on the body. We'll be here for 2 breaths, letting your body settle into the ground. One more long, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. Very good. Let's inhale and bring both knees up into the chest. You can give yourself a little squeeze. Very good. Inhale, extend the legs. And then let's grab one yoga block, and you can bend the knees a little bit and lift the hips and place the hips up on that block so we can have an inverted feeling. If you're close to a wall, you could also take your feet and place them up a wall, and we'll hold this for another 5 breaths. 1, keep your legs actively reaching, the navel spiraling in. 2, 3, point the feet, engage your quadriceps. 4, doing really well, keep working. One more big, long, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. Good. Bend the knees. Place the feet on the ground, and we're going to take a simple bridge to lift the hips up. So take the hands on the ground, and then inhale, lift the hips. And so we have a nice simple bridge, and hold for just 2 breaths. That's 1 big breath in, big breath out. One more big breath in. On the end of the exhalation, you're going to use your hands to remove the block, and then exhale, sink the hips down. Stay in constructive rest position for a moment. And then extend the arms, separate the knees, and lie all the way down. Relax your mind. Relax your body. Relax completely. And as you move into a space of deep relaxation, as you move into that space of deep relaxation, feel as though you tap into a wellspring of eternal, limitless energy, almost as if the goodness of the universe flows into you. You may feel it like a refreshing spring water that seems to nourish each cell of the body. Allow that goodness to quench the thirst of the soul, and allow yourself to receive the light, the goodness. After a few moments of deep inner connection, you'll find a sense of relaxation, a sense of ease and flow, a softening of the hard edges. In that space, the body heals, the mind opens, and the heart strengthens. Allow yourself a long, conscious, deep breath in. As you exhale, let's move the fingers, toes, the hands and feet, the arms and legs, the head, the neck, the torso. And let's bend the knees and the elbows and come back to constructive rest. And drop the knees into the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze. As you exhale, roll over onto the right side. Let's inhale and we'll come back up to seated position, keeping your eyes closed, attention at the heart center. Feel breath, body, and mind coming into unity, and feel the goodness that's within you shining forth as the light of love, compassion, and kindness. Hands come into prayer position, a long, deep breath in. As you exhale, softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. Namaste.